today it is like we'll cover how to administer the content which is available in our website, which is BDO See, most of the content which we put in this website are coming from an admin panel. Okay, so the admin panel can be accessed through this. I'll share this URL also with you guys. Okay. So essentially, we'll be creating an account as well. I mean, currently I'm using Ian's account, but there will be one account created for you people as well using your official email. And you can log into the admin panel using those credentials. Okay. So yeah, this is the dashboard. So there's nothing much you have to worry about the dashboard. So the most important part where all our website's content resides is in this content manager tab. Okay, so once you click on the content manager tab, it's like you have different collection types like banner slider, establishment, events, forms, and all the collections which are being used in our website. Okay, for example, if you look at banner slider is nothing but in our homepage. We do have these images in the slider, right? It was telling about Rabindra Bhavan and uh, Takdah Tea Garden and all these images, right? So if you have to change these images, tomorrow you have better images, or you have something like an event, you create a poster or something like that, right? You can come and update this content here. You can add some more images as well, or you can edit the existing ones, okay, and also give it a caption, and that will be displayed in the slider. Okay, so that is the banner slider. Okay, and the most important part where we have all the pages. It is like for pages, I mean, it is like the pages which we have in the department section, or some of the pages which are available in this Wrangly Wrangly. This is everything specific to the block, like videos, message, block introduction, or in the departments, different departments like fisheries, uh, forest health, and all that, right? So all that content is available in this pages collection. Okay, so if you have to change some content, for example, if you have to change the video's message or something like that, you can come here and you can click on this edit. And we do have a rich text editor. This is called a markdown editor. So you can provide your content here. Okay, so this is the content which is being displayed in our video's message. If you see here, it is the same content which is being displayed here. So this can be edited here. Okay, so once you edit it and hold on, yeah, if you have something edited, it is like there is a save button here. Does it show talking? Okay, let me drag it here. Yeah, yeah. So there is a save button here. So once you save it, this content would be updated and it will be reflected in our website. The same is applicable for any pages. For example, it is like departments, panchayat samiti. Tomorrow, if we have members changing or something like that, you can come to the pages. Okay, I don't want to change, make any changes. I'm saying okay, and so there will be a page for panchayat samiti. Yeah, here is that page. So essentially, if I have to change some members or anything like that, right, I can go ahead changing it here. So if we have a new member coming in or a member going out or something like that, you can remove them and uh, add the new member. Okay. And whatever you do here, all this is like normal rich text editing where you can make the title bigger. For example, it is like you want to make this a bit bigger, you can mention it as title 2. So all these changes you can, and also if you have to make it bold, italic, and all these things. And if you wanted to add images, you can click on this image button. Hold on. Yeah, and you can add assets. Either you can add a new assets and you can organize them in folders as well. And these images are also available in the media library. What all images we have added to our website through the admin panel. Okay, you can choose some images and you can display them along with the content. For example, if you look at our BDO's message, it's like we have included an image here. Okay, so if we want a different image or something like that, you can click on this. You can say, okay, I want to display this image. So this content will has changed because I have added another image here. It's taking some time to render, but it will render. In the website, it will be much faster. So yeah, this is and all the pages are available here. What all pages? And if you have some new pages to add, at that time you can get in touch with us. We just have to add another extra link here, and that page would also be uh, available in our website. Okay, so this is about the pages. And so we have notices. We have this notices section, which is where we kind of like publish all the notices. For example, in our website, we have the notices section. So these are the two notices which we have published. And in the future, it is like if you have any notices, you can publish it here. You can create a new entry and you can add one PDF file. Just like this here, it's like how we can add images. We can also add any PDF or documents. Okay, so that will be available as a notice. And once the user from the website he clicks on this icon, so that particular notice PDF is downloaded to his mobile or his device, whatever he is using. Okay, this is the notices section, and then we have forms. It is like if we look at our website in the form section, we have different forms available. So currently we have around some 11 forms, or in the future, just like if there's some forms are changing, we have a new form which is replacing the old form, or if we have new, totally a new form for a new application process or something, we can add that content here. So this is the form section, right? Or I mean, if you wanted to change any form, you just have to go. There is already a form available here. You have to delete it and you have to add another form. If it is a new form, it is like it's a similar to how you want to kind of like adding a new asset and things like that. Okay. So or changing is also something we can do. Or if you want to add a new entry, new form altogether, you can kind of like add a new form with an update date. You can say the date as well. So when was this form updated and all that. And if you see, it is like it shows it is like when this particular form was updated. Here we see this date. Okay, so that's about the forms, and then we have events as well. Okay, so events is that if Manoj, if you remember, it is like we added uh, uh, I think three events we have added depending upon the events which we had in the past. So we have an event section here as well in the admin panel. I mean, this whatever events you see here are the ones which are added in the admin panel. So if you have a new event in the future, it's like you create an entry and you can mention about the start date and time, end date and time, and the place, and give the title. And similarly, we have a rich text editor here as well. So you can, if you have a poster or an image, you can directly upload the image here. Or if you have to give a description with the formatted text with all these title and text formatting, even that you can do. So for example, I can show you the event which we did for Himalayan culture tourism. So if you see here, so this is what we have added. So which is actually shown in our website. So it will be as it is. It is like whatever we add here, so that will be shown in our website. Okay. So yeah, and if you feel like okay, this event is past and this need not be in our website or something, right? Something like that, you can go ahead and there is a provision of um, yeah, there is this provision of unpublishing it. Okay, you need not delete the event at all. You can, yeah, each and every time you create a new event, there will be a publish button where you have to go and publish it so that it is available for the public. Otherwise, it is like it is not available in the website. Once only when you publish it, it is available for the public when in the website. Okay, so yeah, if you feel like, okay, fine, this event is past and we need not show it in our website, you can go ahead and unpublish this. So this won't be shown in our website. For example, I can show you this. It is like if you look at this events. So we have these three events. Let's say I'm unpublishing the Himalayan Cultural Tourism Festival. Yeah, this one is unpublished. So now if I refresh on the website, see that is not available. Okay. So right now, if I go ahead and publish this, okay, and if I refresh, it is available again. So, so I would suggest it is like, I mean, as a website just like expired or events which are completed, right? Some very old events we might have to unpublish them. Okay, so this is about events, and then we have gallery. So gallery is nothing but the list of images which we show in our gallery section. So we have for our blog, we have a gallery where we have images. It is like tomorrow, if you have some more images, you can add them here. Okay. Uh, in yeah, this also, I mean, just people would have been aware that so we have a slider through which it is like we can kind of like have a look at the images in our website, right? So you have some more images coming in here. You can go ahead, create an entry and add that image in our media library and add it to this particular entry, and that will be available in our gallery. Okay. And then we have suggestions. See, suggestions or the suggestions which are if some user, I mean, until now we don't have any user who has submitted a suggestion. If some user comes to our website and you know submits a suggestion here, right? You can actually come and read it here. Okay, and then we have tourist locations. So tourist locations are the locations which we uh, essentially show here places to visit. These are the tourist locations, or even when you click on okay, this tourism would take us to the list of establishments there. So essentially, these are the tourist locations which we have added. Okay, so we have 5 tourist locations, and in the future you have another tourist location. You can add that content here, or even here it is like you can go to this particular tourist location and you want to change the content or the image and things like that, right? You can go ahead and change for Takdah. It's like I can go ahead and change the description and image and uh, all the stuff. It is like title, short description. Title and short description is something which is displayed in the cards which are shown here. Okay. And the detailed description is what we actually see once we go to the page of that particular tourist place. Okay. So that's about the tourist location. And visitor count, yeah, this is something which you can read. You can see about how many people have visited the website and total count of how many people have visited. It's just a read-only information which we use to display the visitor count and today's visitor count, total count and today's visitors count in our website. Okay, and then coming to the services part. So this is the new feature which we did. This is mainly for, I mean, we don't show this information on our website, but we do use it for the chat communication, which I'll be demoing after this. Okay, so we different schemes and different services available or defined here. I mean, I didn't find a lot of description for description eligibility and all these for these schemes. But you people, when you're accessing this admin panel, you can go ahead and uh, put all these content in. Like, okay, agricultural produce, or for example, I mean, ministry would be a better thing, I believe. Okay, so and what is the application procedure, and you can kind of like give uh, detailed brief, a detailed description would do well here, because this information will be used by your AI bot to answer the questions. Okay. Um, so these are the fields which are mainly used: title, description, and eligibility documents required. And this meta type is something which you need not worry about. It will be automatically populated. Okay. So if you come to our
Shakti,
website,
Shakti.
yes, Monaj.
In this case, we have already developed and questions answer Excel format in Excel format, in
Okay,
which
okay.
we can we will provide it to you, or if you guide our personnel, then we will upload it, and there will be no issue, as each and every schemes will be covered, and eligibility criteria and the benefit, everything has been inserted in Excel format. Okay,
Okay, okay,
so
okay.
as I
Yeah,
have told earlier, these things
yeah,
will
yeah.
be available in Excel format.
Sure, sure. It is like I think it is like once I give access for you guys, right? It is like and you people can go and fill out all these services. It is like everything available from the Excel sheet to here. Okay. Or if you want us to do, because the thing is like this is more context driven, right? So you people are aware of okay, what are all the schemes available and things. It is available in Excel, but still, if you get any doubts or some information is not available, so someone who's in the department who's working towards it, right? So they'll be able to help. So that was the idea. So and we'll work on it. It is like how exactly to fill this information up. Is that fine, Manoj?
Yes, yes, please go on.
Yeah. So, and we have introduced a chat button here. Okay, I think I didn't talk about the tourist locations, and then establishments, right? I think I didn't talk about the establishments. So, if you remember, it is like we added an establishment, Rabindra Bhavan guest house. Establishments are nothing but guest houses, government guest houses in our case. And if we have future new guest houses to be added and things like that, you can create a new entry, and this has some additional information. This SEO title, SEO description, SEO image are used for Google search to index, and mainly for querying purposes, and for search results in Google to show up our pages and things like that. So this has some more tags for. I mean, it's better. It is like you have a look at the already added establishment. So essentially, if you see, it is like we have tagged it as homestay, hotel, and email, and WhatsApp contact number, address, and SEO image. This image is nothing but the image URL is nothing but the URL of the image, which is added here. Okay, and whatever amenities are available, you can add Wi-Fi, conference room, and what all is available. And you mark it as approved, so that once it is marked as approved, it will be available in our website. So for example, this particular place is, and you can also tag them to uh, a tourist location. So for example, it is like this is tagged to Mungpo, right? So in our tourist location, if we go to Mungpo, so we see Ravindra Bhavan guest house, which is listed here. Or even if you go to this tourism section, right? So we do have Ravindra Bhavan guest house, which is like the only guest house which is listed here, and it'll get filtered based on the services and amenities and price ranges also. And this is a detailed description which has images and with the slider and all that. Okay, and this too, if you see, it is like it has a rich text editor where you can add, and also if you have a pamphlet or something, you can just add it as a image. But I would prefer, instead of images, you can directly add the content here, because even our bot would be, reading information from here and answering the questions which the users are asking in WhatsApp. I'll show that to you now. Okay. So that's it about the establishments, and you can, if it is in the border of two tourist locations or something, you can also add multiple tourist locations. Let's say this guest house is very near to Mungpu and as well as Lamhata. You can kind of like add it to that. Okay. So so that's it about the establishments. And now coming to the chat part. So yeah, this we have a WhatsApp number allocated for us. Okay, I'll share you that number. But if you once you click on this button, this will automatically take you to the WhatsApp chat of our uh, blog. Okay, so you can ask it questions like um, based on any information which is available.
Ask anything like demography or any simple questions which has already been given in our website.